Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 8th. You have an interesting week. You start off with the Six of Diamonds, which can indicate a separation, and normally I don't say that because normally I don't feel that on this card, but you do have the Two of Spades as well, so some of you could need to separate from something. But the Six of Diamonds is a card of success, and so it does feel like that maybe separating from some sort of situation, maybe even separating from somebody. Some of you might be going through a breakup or something like along those lines. This card says that will actually be beneficial. It'll allow you to move forward. Six of Diamonds is a card of planting seeds and getting things going and kind of starting, new things in your life. And those things turn into, great success. So, just know that if you are separating from a situation, although I do feel like it's probably, got to be honest, it's probably not going to be great for a lot of you. Some of you might be hurt by it or whatever, or, you might be forced to leave a job and you're not really happy about it. It doesn't feel like you're getting fired, but, there's some sort of situation there and you might not be exactly happy about it. I think in the long run you'll see how it was beneficial. And next you have Nine of Diamonds, which I always say is the card of newness, the card of new things coming. So, it's kind of interesting because if we look at the nine like really deep, if I really kind of nitpick on this card and go as deep as I possibly can on its meanings, nines kind of can sometimes represent being stuck somewhere, but the Nine of Diamonds is probably, the more positive card as far as the nines go. It can represent that newness that comes in after leaving something behind again. So it really kind of speaks to this whole situation. But Nine of Diamonds is a card of new jobs, travel, traveling for jobs, traveling for business, all sorts of these like exciting things, and it definitely makes your life more exciting. Nines do take their time though, so again, it might not be exactly this week that these things are happening. You might be planning some of these things out, like planning travel, planning new jobs, planning to get a new business going, all of that. And next you have the Six of Clubs. Isn't that even more interesting, if I can't say that word enough this week? You have the Six of Diamonds, planting seeds. Six of Clubs is growth. Look, they even look like little plants on there. So, this is all that growth coming back to you and really being able to move forward. So I'd say that things will probably move forward rather quickly, and you'll probably see how this separation was very beneficial kind of like right away, and you won't be waiting to kind of see those benefits. So that's nice. But Six of Clubs is also a card of learning. So it does say that you're like learning new things here by going through these separation experiences. Maybe some of you have separated from like multiple things. Maybe you've separated from where you live, your job, and a relationship. It could be a bunch of different things, but it was all for learning and, all to benefit you. Next, you have that Two of Spades I was talking about. This can indicate breakups, like I said, or just separating from situations. So we already talked about that. I'm not going to waste, too much time on that. But it can also be a card of needing to balance some things out. So, maybe you're imbalanced at work, or, maybe you're not receiving a proper return from something. Maybe you're in a partnership and there's not like that proper return of energy. So you need to create that balance in any way that you possibly can. And usually communication is a great place to start, by communicating with the other person or communicating with the situation and trying to create that balance. And finally, you end with the Four of Clubs. Definitely double checking and going back over things, really figuring out like with all situations. Maybe this week you're looking at your job and you're like, wait a minute, I'm like busting my butt here and I'm not getting anything back for it. Like I'm not being compensated. But maybe also at the same time you're looking at another job and you would be compensated properly for it. So also at the same time you're looking at that and you're saying, yeah, but that'll suck because I've been here for 20 years and all my friends are there and I have to meet new people and all of these things. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to make that decision. But with this card, the Four of Clubs is great because it allows you to process those things. Sometimes we can't process those things, but the Four of Clubs allows us to make those decisions and really figure it out. And it's kind of like you weighing things out, like deciding between these two things, like what's more important to you, what do you really want to see. But I get the feeling that newness will be very beneficial to you. So a lot of you might be separating from a situation, but all in all, looks like a great week. Definitely a week to make decisions and trying to figure things out. So thank you for watching.